what if we could protect your brain if it got injured so that kind of nothing would happen? Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, research is going on right now using an old drug that has been shown to be protective in certain situations. So here's a little basic science information. There's a receptor called CCR5 that normally resides on immune cells, CD4 cells specifically, that act as protection. And in the event of HIV, those receptors on the surface of CD4 cell blocked the inclusion of HIV into the cell so it couldn't replicate. You couldn't make more virus. So that was very helpful in a whole series of people. Fast forward to 2020, 2021, we used Maraviroc for people with long-haul COVID. Now it turns out that the same thing happened with the COVID vaccine. You could block the reproduction of the virus because you were blocking the CCR5. The virus couldn't get into the cells where all the trouble was happening. Now it also turns out that in the event of a brain injury, tissue in the brain, which is not supposed to have CCR5 receptors, suddenly they get a population of these receptors, and the CCR5 works to block the recovery mechanisms in those same cells. If you can block the CCR receptor, then that injury doesn't have to continue. And in fact, you can stop that blockage and allow for recovery to take place. That's at least the theory, and they're seeing it. They've certainly seen it in mice, and there's ongoing studies in people. So that whole link is really interesting. And if you think this is complicated, you should see all the details. Anyway, talk to you soon.